What's going on, everybody? It's been a little while since my last video. I figured I'd give you an update on what I got going on. Did get some honey from my bees. That was pretty cool. I've never done that before. Check this out, a bunch of liquid gold. Ended up getting about 1.5 gallons. I got real bad allergies. I've always heard it's good to have local raw honey. So I've been eating some honey every day, trying to get right. Did get my deck painted. That was a job I'd been needing to get to and putting off, and after I did it I thought, wow, it makes a big difference. Why didn't I do that a long time ago? But it was just the regular raw wood. Got that painted. Got happy chickens over here. Everybody's laying eggs. I'm trying to figure out different ways to cook them, because getting 6 eggs a day, and just me, I can't eat them quick enough. What's up, girls? They're funny, man. Still got quite a few Frost Cycle Shack shirts in stock, so if you're interested, I'll put a link in the description for them. Well, my original plan was to pour the other half of the concrete in the barn and start building a living quarter. That's supposed to happen next week, but you make a verbal contract agreement with a friend of a friend, and then they decide they want to jerk you around, and the guy tried to raise the price $5 grand on me to pour this second half higher than what he originally quoted me. So keep your word, people. If you make a deal with somebody, you shake hands, keep your word. So that's put me about 2 months behind. So that'd be getting me into winter where I wouldn't be able to get moved in out here. So I started working inside the house, trying to make one room to live in there, and I'll show you what I got. For anybody new here, I bought a abandoned property with about a 200-year-old farmhouse on it that I've been renovating for going on 2 years. I've gutted everything inside it, sold my house in the city, and I'm living in a camper in my barn, trying to get this place situated before winter. So I'll show you what I got in here. This is the room I've been working on, trying to get. I think I'm going to live in here this winter. I need to get a fireplace still. I've insulated all the walls in here. I drywalled it, and I just painted it. Stomped the ceilings. Ran all new electric. Let me tell you, I'm no drywaller by any means. This room has been a learning experience. So I've patched some spots before, but to hang like 20 sheets of drywall and mud it all and do that all by yourself the first time, that's a little bit of a task. So, but I think I'll be able to close up this room from the rest of the house. I'll put me a wood burning stove right here, tie it into the chimney to heat the place, and I think I'm going to have to try to live up here this winter and keep working on the house, keep working on the barn. But with that little setback, I don't want to be stuck in my camper again, which is the way it was looking. So look at my room, got it painted. I'm about to do the floors in here and keep rolling with it. So now if you walk out this other door in the front room, I'll take you into the part of the house that I've boarded up. And this is, I'm going to try to make this my this is gonna be the kitchen, but I gotta get this ceiling tore out of here and turn some lights on. But so this place had a drop ceiling in it with tiles, and I tore all that out, and they just kind of did that to hide that the plaster and everything on the ceiling was falling through and just a mess. So I'm about to tear this ceiling out, and it's got 6 inches of blown in insulation on the inside of that. So this has been a job I have been dreading and putting off for sure. But got a fan in the window. I'll open up that door. This is the back door to the house, which used to go to the old addition. I think I'm gonna park something out there and start chucking stuff in the bucket of the bobcat or backhoe or something. Then yeah, I just cut out a couple doors, covered up to the other parts of the house, just try to keep the dust out of there. But I need to get this done before I'm gonna try to move in here this winter. So that is gonna be a job. And I think I might leave the exposed floor joist. I think that might look kind of cool in there, like an old cabin or something. But just want to give a look at that before I tear it out. So yeah, I got my bobcat here. I'm gonna start throwing them slats and stuff in the bucket. I'll show you back here at the back of the house that I tore down. Looks a lot better. That was just so nasty, that addition that was on here. I did put a window in the cellar there. I think that turned out pretty cool. It's like a glass block, like little diamonds and stuff. Kind of looks old, and then it's got the little window that opens up. I thought would be cool to let a breeze through, or if you got to run extension cord out or something. But I still need to get a back door there too. But yeah, I want to get that ceiling ripped out first before I put in a nice door there. Good morning. Well, it's the next day. Got the plaster tore out of the ceiling yesterday. I tell you what, as bad as that sucked, I know today's gonna be worse. So check that out. I planned on ripping everything out, and I talked to somebody and they said take out the plaster first, clean it up, and then pull out the lath and insulation and then clean it all up, or it's going to get all mixed up together and it's going to be a real pain. So that's what I've done. I ended up using an air chisel to knock that off the ceiling. I used just a chisel and a hammer, and that took forever. So yeah, I got a pneumatic air chisel, knocked it all down. Now it's time to knock all this down, and there's about 6 inches of blown in insulation underneath that, or up above that. So here we go again. Well, let me tell you something. Well, days like today when I kind of question some of my life decisions, I just try to put it into perspective. I try to think of my worst job I ever had. And I've had a few. I don't know if they've ever been this nasty or this bad, but you just gotta suck it up, keep going, keep kicking butt, and that's what I'm intending to do. So we're halfway done, and keep kicking butt. Well, it's about all day later. I just hosed off. I'll give you a look at what I got. Tell you what, that was a huge mess, but I think it's gonna look pretty sweet. Still got a ton of nails to pull, but and in them gaps where I saw some areas, check this out, it's where they used a live edge, and then obviously knew they were putting a ceiling in, so put that side flat, and then they just kind of shoved some shims in there to support the floor up above. which I kind of saw through a little hole there's something going on, and you know, that sucks. There's a couple of them like that. There's another one here, but that's not the end of the world, you know. I thought there was maybe some structural, more stuff going on or whatever, but I still got a lot of cleaning to do, but I think this is gonna look pretty cool. These are all, I'm not like a woodworker or nothing. They look like oak or some kind of a hardwood. I've seen some stuff and it almost looks like a black walnut. But all these nails, I got the boulder, old square nails. The wood floor underneath, it's not like oak or anything. I think somebody told me it was Douglas fir, but I think it's gonna be pretty cool. So I need to kind of broom off these beams up here, clean it up as much as I can, pull a bunch of nails, sand and stain the floor, and I think gonna stain or seal the ceiling. It's kind of like a little log cabin or something. But look at this. All in all, pretty cool. So until another day, thanks for watching.